Okay, what it do? It's 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and I got another exotic car in the shop this month. Cool. April was Aston Martin month. This is a 2007 Aston Martin Vantage. It's a Bond car, and this particular generation of vehicle has a notorious headlight failure problem. And guess what? I'm a headlight repair guy. So on these vehicles, inside the headlights, there is a circuit board. These are an OEM LED, DRL, and turn signal circuit, and the circuit boards are mounted right back there behind that bezel, and those things age with time, and then all of a sudden the turn signals stop working. And the way to fix that is take apart the headlights, take out that board, resolder in some new components, cross your fingers, and then hopefully it'll all work. So these are the capacitors and inductors that were replaced on the circuit boards themselves, and I successfully completed the repair. Hooray! But of course, if this car is going to be in my shop, I need to bring all of it up to date. So I upgraded all of the interior lighting to LEDs. The lighting down there is LED, the lighting inside the cabin is LED. Inside the trunk well area is now LED. That dome light's LED. The parking light is LED. These parking lights are LED. And of course, we still have the OEM LED DRLs. Of course, the behavior of most importance is that this turn signal LED strip works, which is super nice. It did not work at all when this vehicle was dropped off to me. And also these side markers are LED as well, which looks much nicer in my opinion, because they blink together and they have a similar amber color, and they are crisp, which only LED can do. And here I am showcasing the other side where we have properly operating OEM turn signals as well as a LED turn signal on the side marker location. So that is great, and it matches and everyone's happy. Now, as far as the headlights themselves, of course, when they were apart, I disassembled the projector assemblies and polished both the lenses, so they look brand new. They get nice and hazy over time. I also replaced the HID bulbs. They're D1S bulbs in this housing. Presumably they were still the originals, which meant that they were definitely time for replacement. So we've got brand new high performance D1S Philips bulbs. Also installed some super powerful GTR lighting LED bulbs for our high beam location. So we've got all brand new high performance lighting coming out of these headlights, and it's going to be a huge difference for the owner. And last but not least, I have been showcasing these headlights the entire time, and not once have I mentioned how beautifully restored these outer shells are. When these housings came to me, I didn't take any pictures, and I absolutely should have. These things were practically opaque. They were so disgustingly hazed and cracked and faded. They looked real bad. It is the most intense restoration job I have ever done. I sanded them all the way down to 180 grit for about 2 hours straight to really take off a lot of the material and get it down to a nice, clean, perfectly smooth surface here. I also repainted this because this looked really bad too. So this is a fresh new black paint job, and this is 3 coats of automotive professional grade clear coat, perfectly looking brand new, and they're gonna last that way. They're gonna stay looking good, which is what is most important. Any other lens restoration technique is a temporary solution, but clear coat is permanent. And of course I did that on both housings, and this is what it looks like over here. So you can see that it looks really good. I'm actually really proud of this setup, obviously, because otherwise why would I be showing it off? Also, throughout this entire process, since the air boxes were out, I replaced the engine air filters because they were absolutely disgusting. And then while I was at that, I also replaced the in-cabin air filters behind the glove box. So basically I did all of the work that the Aston Martin dealership should be doing for this guy and apparently has been neglecting to do for him. It made sense for me to take on these small tasks while I was there doing the headlight work. Now, since this is a common failure issue for these headlights, I will say that if you own an Aston Martin Vantage of this particular year and you want your headlights repaired, technically you can mail them in to me for repairs, and I can do the repair remotely. The only downside is because I don't have the vehicle present, I won't be able to test them before shipping back. So there's always going to be a liability and a concern there, which doesn't make me feel too good. I am a local business, so I always prefer vehicles be brought to me. And also, of course, that means that I'd be doing the removal, I'd be doing the installation, and I can control all aspects of the build. That being said, product and pricing information is going to be in the video description. There are additional services that I do offer for custom headlight builds, like paintwork or lens etching, which would have been a lot of fun on this particular build, but the client specifically requested as OEM as possible, so that is what I delivered. If you're interested in some of the other services that I have to offer, then check out some of my other build videos. All build inquiries must be submitted via the form on my website. The link to my website will be in the video description. That's all I gotta say for now. I can officially check Bond car off my to-do list. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later, all right? See ya!